There is no shame in expressing your emotions. You should not be afraid or you should not be ashamed of expressing how you feel if you're going through any form of difficulties. Like you're going through a divorce or a breakup, a marriage, or a breakup in a relationship, or you're going through a hard time, or you lost your job, or you had a miscarriage, or you're going through anything that you're going through, you should never be afraid to express your emotions because it is definitely okay not to be okay. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Joy. On today's video, I'll be talking to you on the topic that says it's okay not to be okay. It's normal to experience any form of emotion. Don't let anybody make you feel otherwise. Do not be afraid to express how you feel all the time. It's okay to feel hurt. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to cry sometimes. Every day people go through a lot of problems. It is a very bad idea to pretend and put on a brave face and feel like nothing is going on in your life. Then you keep everything bottled up inside of you. I know that people have different ways they express their emotions whenever they're going through any kind of issues in their life. I remember a little over 2 years ago, I lost my elder brother. May he so rest in peace. He was everything to me. He was a father, he was a mother, he was a brother. My parents died when I was still small. I barely knew who they were. And I grew up with my grandmother because there was nobody to help us at that time. So my siblings was sent to different places to live. So at some point, God blessed my brother and then he took it upon himself to take care of myself and the rest of my siblings, 6 of us, single-handedly. He did that all by himself. It was so hard for me when he passed away. I still remember vividly the day I got the call. I was at work. It was on a Saturday and I worked all by myself on that Saturday. And then my sister called me and informed me that my brother had died. I was so devastated. And so I called my manager. I was like, I just lost my brother. I don't think I can concentrate to do anything. And so he told me to just stay put, that he will be right over to finish my shift on that day. So as soon as he came, I left. I don't even know how I was able to drive myself home that day. So I came home that day. I came inside my room. I turned my television on, increased the volume to the highest because I didn't want anybody in the apartment building to start calling the cops on me, thinking that I was in a very big problem. And as soon as that happened, as soon as I turned up the volume of the TV, I started screaming on top of my head. I cried so bitterly that day. I was just crying, screaming. So that was my own way of expressing my anger. I was crying. In fact, I cried the whole of that night because losing him was like losing my parents all over again. It hurts. It still hurts till this day. So however you want to express your emotions, nobody will judge you. Do not be scared because people are going to judge you for expressing your anger, your sadness, your emotions on anything you're going through. It's perfectly normal to have some days that you don't feel your best, some days that you're down, some days that you just want to express your emotions. Acknowledging your problems, whatever it is you're going through, is a sign of strength, not weakness. You're not weak by expressing how you feel. You're not weak by crying. You're not weak by being sad. You are not weak if you are hurt. It is okay not to be okay. You are free to express your emotions without being judged by anybody or without being afraid of how people around you are going to perceive you. It is better to express them than to have them bottled up inside of you than to keep them inside of you. It takes strength and courage to go through what a lot of people are going through right now. Things are hard. People are going through different kinds of hardships, different kinds of problems. So it is okay not to be okay. But it is not okay to stay that way for a very long time. It is not okay to be in that situation longer than you should. It took me a while to come to the terms with the fact that my brother was gone. I took like a week off from work just to mourn and grieve on my own, and plus I live alone, so I needed that time to kind of mourn him and grieve him, because I am far away from home, and that's the only way I can show him respect. But life goes on, and that does not mean that I forgot all about him. I think about him every day. Same goes to you. If you remain in that situation for a very long time, it's going to have an effect on you, on your health, your physical, mental, and emotional health. So in as much as you are expressing those emotions, you are crying, you are feeling hurt, you are down, you are going through these breakups or whatever it is that you're going through, it's perfectly okay. But it is not okay to remain in that situation. You have to keep living. I needed to get out after a week. I needed to see people. I needed to interact with people. I had been inside the house for a week, and it was already having an effect on me. I was going through a lot of depression too, and so I wanted to get out there, go back to work. Actually, I could have taken an extra week if I wanted to, but I didn't want to do that because I was already going through mental breakdown. So if you stay in that state of mind for a very long time, you're probably going to go into depression. You're going to have a mental breakdown because you've been in isolation all by yourself for a very long time, and that's not good for your health. You can take however days off that you want just for you to express yourself and just feel that emotion, but don't overdo it, because that's gonna hurt you both physically, mentally, and emotionally, and you don't want that to happen to you. Moving on with your life does not mean that you are forgetting whatever it is that you're going through or whatever it is that happened to you. That's not what it means. It means that you have to keep living. You have to be alive. Me going back to work after a week or so does not mean that I had forgotten about my brother at that time. No, I think about my brother every single day. So whatever it is that you're going through and you decided that, okay, enough is enough. I've cried enough. I've been isolated myself for a long time. I need to move on with my life. And that does not mean that whatever that happened to you did not happen. No, it happened. It means that you need to give your life another chance. You need to keep living for your loved ones, for people, for your family, for your friends, for people that care about you a lot. You still have a lot to offer. What's in front of you is better than what's behind you. So whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you lost, you are still better off being alive. And no matter how long you try to stay that way, it's never going to change whatever it is that happened. So it's very important to think about the people around you. Think about your loved ones, people that are around you that love you so much. You're going to find the right person if you're going through a breakup or you're going through a divorce. It's going to be fine. You're going to find the right job if you lost your job. Everything is going to be fine. It's okay to feel that way. Don't let the situation that you're going through right now keep you so stagnant that you don't feel like doing anything again, that you're giving up on yourself already. Don't let that situation deprive you of living your life. Go out there, get up from that couch, get up from that bed, stop crying, take a shower, take a walk, exercise if you want to, cook yourself some meal, take care of yourself. You are going to be fine. It's good to know that it's okay not to be okay, but it is also important to take care of yourself, both physically, mentally, and emotionally. Just hang in there. You are going to be okay. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the notification bell. Until next time, take care.